Hello everybody, I'm Yolanda, aka Creative Mommy of Two, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a WIP and Chat, so I am going to grab my cover minder. Which one will I pick today? I'm going to go for the dolphin, because right when I started record, I noticed I haven't put my plastic to the side. So that's a cover minder I had with a Diamond Art Club canvas, so they will be getting used, but yeah, I had one last week like this. Yes. The other part came off and now I moved my canvas. Moving you straight in view just a little bit. So, in case you don't know the canvas that I'm working on today, this is Confetti the Cat by the artist Sandra Trubin from Dreamer Designs. And I'm glad it's almost done. But yeah, this is one of the old canvases where, oh, there. I was thinking like, where have my trash gone? But yeah, it's one of the old, like, I think the oldest canvas I had in my stash, and yeah, I'm done with it for now. So just one more time to work on this after this one, and then it's done. But yeah. As I said, it's time for another WIP and Chat. So how are you all doing? I hope you had a wonderful week. My week felt kind of uneventful and kind of somewhat frustrating. Because, yeah. So, yeah, I hope you had basically a better week than I had. And, yeah. So, before I forget, in 2 weeks' time, on my regular filming day, which is a Tuesday, it will be, at least here in the Netherlands, the second Christmas day, aka Boxing Day, I believe is it called in the UK. Do you still want me to film a video if I have the time for it? That's a big if. Because we are going to the in-laws that day, and I don't know how late we will be back. Probably not late, because it's not including dinner or something, and it's just in the afternoon. So I guess I will have the time, but I don't know what we will be eating ourselves. But in case I have the time, would you still like me to do a WIP and Chat, or are you like, please take a week off? Maybe you just want to have a little peace and quiet of my rambling. Just kidding. I know if you've been here before and you keep coming back, you are accustomed words hard. You're accustomed to my rambling. You know that my words aren't always what they, well, should be. Because, yeah, in case you're not familiar with my channel, I'm Dutch, so yeah. English isn't my main language, so sometimes I just use the word that I think is correct, or I fabricate my sentence basically around it, like I don't know the proper word, so I'm just going to make something out of it to describe the word, or I'm just going to say I don't know the word, but this kind of something I do mean. But yeah, hey, I'm just winging it here, so yeah, so let me know what you want me to do, like, for Christmas time. Like, do you still want to see something or not? If not, then I think next week will already be the last WIP and Chat of this year. That sounds strange to say. That's really strange to say. Yeah, I'm not liking it. For the fact that at times the year felt like it was going by really slow, it's still pretty it's still gone pretty fast. So, but let's be honest, that's, I think, how life works. A day seems to go by slowly, but a year is gone before you know it. At least for me, it feels that way. So, yeah, before we know it, I can already film my year in review video. Which will take quite a lot of work, and at the same time, not as much because, yeah, since I had my surgery this year, I had a lot of small projects. Oh well, I hope to add this one to the stash of finished products before that. So, yeah. Also, let me know, would you like to see me finish this next week on a WIP and Chat, or do you want me to just finish it already and start something new? Because, yeah, sometimes it's nice to have some inspiration to think about, like, what do you want to see? Do you want to keep seeing this project, or do you think, like, get on with it already, get something new? I'm done with this one. At least I know I am. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and feel free to leave multiple comments. I won't complain about that. Because, yeah, it's fun to read the comments and, like, know what you are all thinking about of my ramblings and the questions I'm asking. And I do know that if I want to answer somebody that I already directly need to do it, like either like type it out and in the end put it as one comment, or basically every time I want to say something, like, say it again. So, yeah. With that being said, let's just back up a little bit and just talk about everything that is, well, had happened over the week. So first of all, thank you to everybody that sent basically me and my daughter well wishes, or well, my daughter and me, I can better say, because my daughter was more important. Because in case you didn't know, last week talked about, sorry. Do I need another one? I think I do. I'm sorry. And thank you for the people that yelled bless you at the screen. In case you want to know what it is in Dutch you would say gezondheid. Which is basically like health. But yeah. As I was saying before, I rudely interrupted myself with my sneezing. Yeah, in case you didn't know, last week, husband and I needed to go to the doctor's office with our daughter because she had an infection in her finger, like under her nail, well, at least at the edge of her nail. We're still treating it. Still not completely closed, but at least it looks at this point in time that the swelling is going down. There isn't as much stuff getting out of it every time. There's still getting some yuck getting out of it. But at least it looks like it's going down, so that's a good thing, at least in my book. But yeah, she's not happy with it. At times she is really fussy at it. Last night she was fussy and whiny and nothing was good. And after that she had her band-aid come off of her finger, and then it was crying and fussy all over again. So yeah. Also, I am done with her finger by now. Because, let's be honest, nothing is as terrible for a parent as their kid being hurt. It's not so much for the fact that she's whiny or the fact that she needs her like band-aid around her finger changed twice a day, even needing even more band-aids around it in case it falls off or something. But it's the fact that it's at times either hurting her or being annoying or something. I do know that, like, from also the thing that happened the week before for me, like me having a little encounter with our stairs. I have a little something on my finger, and that's also, as you might be able to see, all red and has a crust, and it's, yeah, certain movements, well, certain bumps, if I bump to something, it's annoying. So I can get the feeling that if she has like an infection in it, that it's not feeling nice. So yeah, I totally understand, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, I'm done with it. Oh, come on, get out. But yeah, so thank you for the people who commented like that you hoped her finger would be feeling better soon. Luckily it's looking better. So yeah, I'm also a lot less blue than I was. So that's healing also. So yeah, that's always nice not to have a lot of bruising, especially when they are on your arm, and as I said last week, on my leg and basically on my butt. So yeah, at least it's not as annoying as it was. Yeah, we're on a roll today. But yeah, it's kind of feeling like it's late in the evening. Okay, I do need to say it's already 10:15. Looking over, Luna is perching her behind on the chair where I was just sitting, because I already recorded an unboxing for next year because I really wanted to see the canvas. It's a beauty. It's one with a lot of colors. I think I will upload this one pretty soon in January because it's a beauty, and I just want you to know what all I have. So yeah, I still need to figure out, like, soon if there's anything I want to order for like my Movies and Diamonds event, because I also filmed the announcement video, so it's now official as soon as I upload this video on, well, that video, most likely on Monday. But yeah, there is a Movies and Diamonds part 2. So there is Movies and Diamonds in 2024 in February, for the people that already want to know. The basic gist is the same as last year, so yeah. Are you excited? I am. But yeah, on top of all, like, daughter needing her infection being treated, me being black and blue, my husband was also sick over the weekend, and we went and got some more clothes for the kids, or especially for our son, because the week before, when we found a lot for our daughter, he was all fussy and was like, nope, 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 nope. I was like, yeah, basically at this point in time, I was like, I'm just going to get clothes for you, whether you like them or not. If they fit, you get them, because if I hang them in your closet, you will make no fuss about them, because I never had anything in the closet that he's like, no, I don't want to wear that or something. So I was like, yeah, if you're not going to cooperate in the store with me, I'm just going to grab something and put it on you. In the end, he wanted to work along, so that was nice. Got the scare of a lifetime though, because we were at a store that also has like basically like a small kids corner where you have like a small TV and a few little games and stuff. We dropped the kids off there. Well, they wanted to go to there, so like, yeah, make sure we see you, stay there, and it's alright. Apparently our daughter was looking for us and she basically lost us. So what did she do? She started walking around the store to look for us. In the meantime, we looked up because, yeah, we're looking for clothes for our son. Every once in a while, my husband, because he was in the line of sight of that thing, well, basically almost in the line of sight, not all the time, but a big part of the time, he was in the line of sight of that, like, play part. And it's, like, tucked away back at the children's section of the store. But he looked up and was all of a sudden like, hey, where's our daughter? I was like, I don't know. Last time I saw she was in that direction. He was like, yeah, but she isn't there now. It was like, what? So we looked. The store is basically like a little bit of a square. Let's say this is the store. So you come in from this side and you go like part to the women's department, then the men, then the kids, then again by the women's, and there's also the cash register. So basically the kids section back in the corner, she walked away because she couldn't find us. So we both, my husband went to the men's department, I am going to the front of the store, just because that's where we were standing, so that was closer. Luckily, we found her pretty soon, so we basically were looking around and soon found her. So yeah, scared the living daylight out of us. So I was a little bit angry and fussy at the first, like, why the hell did you walk away? So when everybody was calmed down, so we were like, yeah, now you're going to stand with us, at least until we're calm. So yeah, that was not nice. You scared us. So let's everybody calm down, think, regroup, and then talk about it. So a few seconds later, my husband was talking to our daughter, like, because I had all the clothes, and by that time it was time for our son to try on everything. So he's like, hey, why did you walk away and stuff like that? So she was like, I couldn't see you. So like, but we couldn't see you at a certain point either, and we knew you were at that part. And she was like, yeah. It's like, if you would have needed mommy or daddy when we are home, what do you do? If you're upstairs and we're downstairs, I yell. Couldn't you yell in the store? She was like, yes. So like, next time when we are somewhere and you can't see mommy or daddy, and we were at a certain point, especially where we say like, wait there, you can better stay still and start calling for us. Because especially if you call hard enough, we will find you. We hear that you're looking for us and we will come. So yeah, luckily she understood what we meant with that, because a little bit later, like, hey, if you're missing mommy or daddy in the store, you can't find us, what do? I stand still and I yell for mommy or daddy. So like, whew, crisis averted. She knows hopefully what to do next. But yeah, it was kind of scary. So yeah. Have you had that happen? Or am I the only one? No, I don't think I'm the only one, because I have seen parents look for their kids, but yeah, Lucia, again, seriously, you need to wait. I know I'm yapping on late in the evening, but it doesn't mean that you aren't needing to meow for your food. She actually, like, she never gets her food. But yeah, so basically our daughter gave us the scare of a lifetime. But yeah, all's well. Thank goodness we found her soon. So, yeah. Yeah, also on Friday I had again one of my migraines. So yeah, can you feel like a theme? Like nobody in this house feels good themselves because yeah, my husband was also sick, as I was trying to say before I interrupted myself. But yeah, we got back. I'm going to jump back and forth. Going to get back on the migraines in a little bit, so at least I'm going to try. First, I'm going to look if I'm recording still. And I am. Thank goodness. But yeah, so we got back from the stores. At least we succeeded in getting shoes for our son and some clothing. So that's a good thing. Still need a little bit more because they need some like underwear. I don't know what like the regular thing is, but like for under the t-shirts, one of those things. I don't know what the English name is, but yeah, we need those. And where I looked for them, they didn't have them in their size, so I need to look online, but I keep forgetting. So yeah, mom brain. But yeah, so we were going back to the car and it was like, oof, my body is starting to feel rough. I feel almost like if I have like tired muscles. So like, oh, that's not the greatest. So we came back home. It was like, yeah, no, I'm really not feeling the greatest, so I'm going upstairs. I was like, yeah, fine. Well, before we knew it, he had a full-on fever and anything, well, and everything with it. So yeah, he didn't come out of bed almost for like the rest of the day. So yeah, the day before, as I said, on Friday, I had my migraines. So I felt again like it's coming up, like I felt my eyes. So it's like, yeah, I know I'm having like a blurry sight. So most likely I will have a headache in a little bit. And sure enough, like about half an hour later, it started. But this time I was smart and already grabbed myself some painkillers, so that it at least wouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Thank goodness that at least worked somewhat. But yeah, so in case, let me ask you, in case you also have migraines, you might want to be able to help me out. Do you also have like certain triggers? Like, yeah, are there certain things that you know already, like, if I do this or that, this will happen? If so, like, what kind of triggers do you have? Because I am now starting to track them. Also to see like if there is something like a rhythm in it or something. Like do I have them like at certain times of the month, or like is it hormonal, or what the hell is going on? So that I can in a bit, like in a few months or so, can call my doctor and be like, hey, I have these headaches, this and that, so and so, I've tried this and that. But yeah, maybe you have a trigger that I'm like, I can see if that's maybe a trigger for me as well. Like, what kind of things do I need to think of as like trigger wise? Because yeah, I have no clue what even can be a trigger. I do know that some people have food related triggers or something, but yeah, for me it started like a few months ago, so I have not even looked into like the possible triggers or anything. So If you would like to help me out with it, that would be very much appreciated. But yeah, I also am feeling also like since Sunday, I think it is, Sunday evening more, like I also started to feel not the greatest. It's at that point where I'm like, I'm not feeling sick, but I'm not feeling good either. At times I'm getting kind of nauseous. My stomach is annoying me. But like, maybe like an hour later or something, it's gone again. And then like a bit later, it's back again. And that's hella annoying. I can tell you that much. It's hella annoying. But yeah. At least for a fun fact, our daughter made us also laugh really hard last week. Because I was making pannenkoeken, which is basically the Dutch version of a pancake. Basically crossed over with a French crab. They're a little bit thicker than the crabs, but small, like thinner than an American pancake. So, yeah, they're really good. But at least, yeah, that's one of those things that I like make on the go. I bake them and we eat them like basically at the same time. So I'm also like standing eating. And the kids are on the dinner table with their plate. And my husband is the one that keeps putting everything on the pancakes. So I was making the pancakes. My daughter had her first or second, I don't know how many, but at least she had some. I was asking like, hey, do you want another one? Or at least I was asking her something. I believe it was like, do you want another one or not? It might be also that it was like her last pancake or something. And she was completely like, yes, mommy. Like really sweet. And my husband was, no, mommy is cooking now. So mommy is the chef. So it's like, yeah, chef. And a little bit later, I asked her something, like also again, like a yes or no answer. And she was like, already directly answering, yes, chef. So yeah, we had a good giggle about that. And I got a little bit of a Hell's Kitchen vibe. Like I asked her something, yeah, chef. So it was a fun moment. But yeah, it's a thing that like in those like friends books that the kids have, or at least our daughter has because our son doesn't have one yet. But yeah, like these friendship books where you can write the things in, like there's also like the eternal question for a kid. What do you like to be when you grow up? Well, for almost all the books that she filled in up till now, she had just once or twice a different answer, I believe. But most of the times, even when you ask her at a random moment, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? She wants to be a chef. So I was like, yeah, I can live with that. There are worse professions to have. Even though you need to work when other people are free and you're free when other people need to work, at least many times. But hey, if her passion is food, I am not keeping her from it, because that's a good passion to have. Or at least like in making. If you only have the passion in eating, yeah, you may need to be sure that you are enough at the gym, because only eating would not be good as well. But yeah, I guess you would know that as well as I am, because that's kinda common knowledge. even though I'm not very much doing that at the moment myself. Because I'm still not bad weight-wise or something, but yeah. I put on some pounds, well, some kilos in the recent years. But oh well, I also have not exercised much since our son was born. So at least I'm trying lately to do at least some sort of exercise a little bit. I do walk the kids, our daughter, to school every day. So at least I get a little bit of an exercise, but yeah, it's just a few minutes walk. But at least it's something. Yeah, it made me, well, it made us, also my husband did, need to laugh pretty hard about it. So innocent and yet so fun. It's simple. Yes, chef. But let's be honest, kids can make you laugh with the most silly things. Do you know that there was another thing that were like, yeah, completely floored from laughing. But I don't know what it was again, because I'm not good at writing things down like directly when it happens. So yeah, not good. But let's be honest, I'm not good at doing anything lately. Because yeah, it's now December 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And we have hardly any Christmas decorations up. Because, yeah, we planned on doing that the past weekend, but yeah. Can you imagine how much we got done? Not much, I can guarantee you that. So, I was good and I took away all our fall stuff on Friday, and I basically put that one back again, and I got our box with our Christmas pillows and our Christmas stuffed animals. So that's as far as decoration wise as I've gotten. We have gotten a little something. It's basically from a lottery here in the Netherlands, the Postcode Loterij. My parents play along with that. It's like if we would translate it literally, it would be a zip code lottery. And postcode is the Dutch version, for the Dutch word for a zip code. So yeah, my parents play with that, and they won like one of these. They have like these prizes that basically the entire Netherlands get. You have of these little red, white brick, like typical Dutch houses. Die grachtenhuizen, die canal houses, I guess would be the best translation. Like the typical houses when you think of Amsterdam, or basically, I almost want to say like cities in the Netherlands, you see them in many different places, but like the very old school, small, high buildings with the almost impossible staircases. Those kind of buildings. So yeah, that's also standing on the shelf. Today my husband put up the decoration in at our front door. And he put up a reindeer we bought like a couple of months back already. But yeah, we found a Christmas reindeer that has some lights and glitter. And we found that at Aldi for like, I believe €7. It was priced down, and we're like, yeah, we're just going to get that because it was priced down again and again and again. And I believe I saw it somewhere up for like 20, 30. So yeah, for €7, we're like, yeah, we're not going to leave it standing, so we're just going to grab it. It's cute, so. But yeah, probably like over this next week we will bit by bit do it in like multiple phases. So this year it's phases decoration instead of like 1 or 2 days dumping everything out. So have you already put up your Christmas decorations, or are you like as slow as I am this year? Because yikes. And let's see. Yeah, we had another thing that happened. Well, it's not like a thing that happened, it's a thing that I'm meaning to show you like weeks and weeks and weeks. But we have one way of letting both of our kids eat a certain dish. And that's a rice with sauce. We mostly do it with chicken tandoori. And the way we let our kids eat it, it's not the most, well, it's somewhat colorful, but the chicken tandoori, because it's all mixed together, it's not the most colorful looking thing, but it's good. It's basically like a jar of sauce, some chicken and some plain white rice. Throw it all together and that's it, basically. But what we do with it, which our kids absolutely love and why they eat a lot, at least especially our daughter, we make a lion out of it. So I'm going to pop up an image here somewhere. But yeah, we basically put it on a plate, flatten it out a little bit, so you have basic shape of a head, because yeah, round plate. And we then put the, yeah, it's, I think, kind of a Dutch thing, kroephoek. Which I think like a prawn cracker is basically the best comparison, or if not even the same thing. But yeah, we put those around the lion's head as like the mains. And then from cucumber in like half slices and 2/4 and stuff like that, well, in quarters, we make a face, like mouth, eyes, nose, and some ears. And the kids absolutely love that. They almost go insane for it. Because, yeah, last time we didn't make it already before they went to the table, and they were basically disappointed and almost starting to fuss. They're like, easy, we're not magicians, we can't, yeah, let everything appear. We still need to plate it up. Have a little patience. And yeah, that's a hard word for kids of like 3 and 5-year-olds. So yeah, we learned our lesson. Make sure that everybody is, well, everything is almost done at least, before you call them to the table. Yeah, for the rest, not much happened. Yeah, they started today with, well, yesterday, today? No, today they started before, in front of our, yeah, place. Not directly in front of our house, because they skipped our house and our neighbor's house for one or the other reason. I think it's like having to do something with like how the gas lines lay around or something. I have no clue. I don't know the engineering behind that, but yeah, we have our neighbor's house, our house, and after the neighbors, they did replace a bit, but in front of our house, not. Even though they did do a bit next to our house, like in front of our garden, yard, weeds mess, however you want to call it, or jungle. So they basically dug a small hole there and moved like 10 meters or something, and then did 20 meters or something. I have no clue why. But at least that every once in a while our son is completely happy because he can now watch diggers. So he's happy. So I moved the scratching post of the cats like from the window a little bit back so he can fit in between. Ah, almost moved. Well, I almost threw my drills on the ground. But yeah, so at least he is happy. He can watch some stuff. For the rest, not much new, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'm going to leave it at this. This part is also almost done, so just a little bit more, and then it's done. After this, just one more section, thankfully. Yeah, let me know down in the comments. Let me know down in the comment section below. How are you all doing? I hope you had a wonderful week. And yeah. If there's anything you would like me to know, let me also know down in the comment section. And yeah, I am basically going to finish this a little bit off screen. I'm going to clean up my mess I made from the unboxing. So yeah. Again, as I said, probably before and otherwise in different videos. I hope you liked the video. If you did, you know the drill. Do all the fun YouTubey stuff like liking, subscribing if you haven't, and leave a comment for anything you would like me to know. And I hope you will all have a wonderful rest of your day, night, week, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!